Okay, now probably the first thing you're seeing here is a bit of a larger board, and we've got some white and some black markers. So basically you've got a white player and a black player, or their markers in any case. What can we use it for? Well, the main game this is for is called Gomoku, and that's actually, well, it's a Japanese game, but it's kind of like all over the world now. There's world championships that are held. I think the last one was held in the Czech Republic, but they're all over the world. But you can play a lot of other games with this as well, and we'll come to that maybe a little bit later. But Gomoku, what I like about Gomoku, I love Gomoku because it is such a simple game to learn the rules. You don't have to like learn what each different sort of like piece does like you do with chess. I mean, chess is fine, but this is a very straightforward one to learn. So, well, let's give it a go anyway. Well, here comes one, our first player, the black player. And what he's going to try and do, well, actually both players are going to try and do, is to, here we go, to get 5 in a row of their colour. Now, when we come to the actual notes, we'll actually notice there are a few variations on this, but let's just sort of start with the basic game. You can put your piece anywhere. What have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, let's go through. It's 15. We've got 15 of these, 15 rows, 15 columns. That's 225 pieces on the board. You won't necessarily use them all, but the board is there. Those places are there if you need them in order to get your 5 in a row. If you don't get your 5 in a row by that stage, well, we'll call that a draw because you've actually survived pretty well without getting a result. If you can fill the entire board without with someone actually winning. So, just giving this a go for a little while. So, as you can see here, we've just got a very simple process. There is so much to learn from this game, and that's what makes it such a brilliant thinking tool. There is so much to learn, but the rules, well, we've just learned the rules already, haven't we? Because that basically is it. Those are the basic rules of the game. There's a little bit you can learn about starting positions and things like that to sort of like make it fair for each player, you know, the player starts first and second. But basically this is how it's going to go. So black is doing it like this. They're forming a bit of a line over here. White probably is a bit conscious of that and they know what's going on there. They're going a different way. They're actually forming like 3 in a row here. The problem is going to be that white has not blocked what black has done. And it's a bit late for them to do so now, to be honest. And black has got their 4 in a row. Now, 5 in a row to win? Yes, but that's it as far as white's concerned because they've got covered one end there, they've blocked that end, but the problem we're going to have is there's still one more end, and so black has got their 5 in a row. So white probably needed to be more defensive there to actually stop black getting the result that they've got. If we're playing the simple rules, the basic rules of Gomoku, well, that's it, folks. Black has just won. That was the end of that. However, if we were playing the game of Quins, which is, I suppose, based on some of the same ideas, the game keeps going in that situation because in Quins, probably white will have the next move and they block it here just to make sure that it stops there. But the game keeps going and black is leading 1-0. If we're playing Quins, black is leading 1-0. They have done one, white haven't got any, and so it's a 1-0 lead at this stage. And if we are playing Quins, then we will fill the board. We will keep going until neither team can actually achieve any more. So what you need for an end to the game of Quins is, well, either the board entirely filled up, which is kind of rare, or you need both teams, or both players, to say, hey, that's it, I'm resigning at this stage, I'm happy with the score that I've got. If both players say, right, we agree on that final score, whatever's currently existing, then the game is over. So that essentially is how it's going to work. So if we're playing Quins, black keeps going. Black can actually form a bit more here. But white probably isn't going to be all that keen on that idea. White is going to do this. It's going to try and form 3 in a row here. What black knows is that it has to do something about that, otherwise white will form 5 in a row, so it blocks the other end. But white at least achieve something out of this, but at least they are actually on the attack now, which they haven't been really throughout the game. Black has been doing the attacking. So if this is Quins, what we've got, well, maybe we'll try and make 3 in a row here, do you think? Or maybe 3 in a row here. Because every time we achieve that, Black has to sort of get a bit on the defensive just to make sure that White doesn't get off in a row every time. So White's going to keep on trying to stay on the attack, maintain the situation that they're in, whereby they're actually giving themselves a bit of a chance by doing that. And so White's going to go here, forming 3 in a row again. Black again will need to block, and so this is going to be a bit of the procedure that we're going to be facing for a while until Black finds a way to get the initiative back. Well, we'll see if they can. Because they can form 3 in a row here soon, but they can't quite do it yet because there's a 3 in a row here getting in their way. Maybe they can block here or block here. It just depends on which way Black would like to do it. Maybe they'll go here, but it really is up to you, I suppose, as to which way you'd like to run with that. So there's a few things here that White can run with. They can form 3 in a row here, across there. The danger is, by doing that, Black can form this here. And they've almost got 4 in a row, so White will have to block that at some stage. Can we get a little white mark here? Well, we can look inside the board here and grab a white mark, because there's heaps of them here. So White will need to block this one here like that. And Black is getting the initiative back now. They lost it for a while, but they're getting the initiative back, because now White doesn't have anything that they can actually attack with, and so on we go like that. Okay, now that's probably where we should leave it with this, because there's a whole lot of stuff about strategy. It goes for so much you can learn about strategy with this game, and so many thoughts you can actually have, so many ideas you can actually come up with. But right now, we can leave that to another video, because right now what we're really focusing on is, do we know the rules? Yes, we do. We've got the rules of Gomoku, standard game, internationally played. It's very simple rules, not much to it at all, really. And the other thing that we've actually got, the rules of Quins, which is a derivative game, I suppose, in a sense, that keeps on going until one player or the other actually has filled, or both between them, have filled the board to an extent where nobody else can actually get any further score. Okay, yes, what can we do with this? Well, first thing we need to do, I suppose, is take a bit of a look at the website, which will be linked up here. Hopefully it's appearing on your screen right now. And what you can now do is you can take a bit of a look at it, and you can see what you can get out of it, because if you do decide to grab this game, you get this board, you get the notes. The notes go for, it's about 20 pages worth of notes. Everything you need to know, parents' notes, what can you gain from this? What are the skills to be learned? What are the strategies to be applied? Something like that. Now, if you want to get this for your child, well, what can you do with your child once you actually get that? What should you expect of your child? All those sorts of things. Anyway, take a bit of a look on the website, and I'll see you next time.